Assalamu alaikum, welcome everyone. Today I will introduce for you some questions about velocity, speed and acceleration. Okay, that is very important to understand and you should to practice a lot. Okay, let's start. Okay, now the first question is, what two measurements are necessary for calculating speed? Okay, we talked about the speed before. Okay, and I said that we have speed and velocity. We have difference between speed and velocity. Of course, the speed, it will be scalar quantity. Scalar quantity, it means what we have just a magnitude. Okay, that's the numerical quantity, no direction. But velocity, no, we have two things, direction and the magnitude. Okay, because that when you speak about speed, we need the distance and time. And also guys, the difference between speed and velocity is this speed will depend on distance and time, but velocity it will be different. The velocity will depend on another things. It depends on displacement. Okay, displacement and time. Okay, now that is the velocity. Now because that velocity is a vector quantity, we want a direction and the magnitude. And displacement, of course, it will be a vector quantity also, but distance, it will be a numerical quantity. It will be magnitude, just magnitude. Okay, and now this is the scalar quantity, guys. Okay, we have just magnitude in this one. Let's go for another one. If you round a football field which in 2 miles, okay, three times, what is the distance? What is your distance? Okay, now he asked about distance. As I told you here, distance, we want numbers. We don't ask about the direction. We want just numbers, because that we will calculate all of numbers here. Now we have track 2 miles 3 times. Okay, because that 2 multiply 3 equals 6. Okay, I hope that's clear, guys, for all of you. Now, what is the speed of object that travels 60 meters in 4 seconds? Okay, that's very easy now. But here ask about speed. Okay, speed without direction, guys. The speed without direction, I will say that a lot of time to memorize it. Speed without direction, velocity with direction. Okay, now speed 60. Okay, divided by 4. Okay, what is the equation for the speed? The same equation of the velocity, guys. The same equation. Okay, we can say that delta v equals delta x divided by delta t. Okay, now we can put the speed symbol delta v or average velocity delta v. Some other books, they will write speed with another symbol, but not big deal. You should understand that. Okay, just understand that the distance divided by t or divided by time, it equals speed. Okay, I don't need to give you a lot of symbols and you will lost after that. Anyways, now the same way to calculate speed, it will be the same way to calculate average velocity, but the difference in velocity direction and speed without direction. Okay, yeah, now here the distance 60 and time for 60 divided by 4 equals 50 meters per second. Okay, let's answer this problem about what. Let's read it. Old lady rolled downhill at 3 meters seconds. Okay, you should to translate the question or translate the problem. Now 3 meters per second, it means what? It means velocity or speed. Okay, delta v. Okay, you don't need to write v every time. You don't need to write v every time. We can delta v every time. You can write just v. Okay, it will be easier for you to understand more and to be easier to answer all the questions quickly. Now 3 meters per second. Someone don't understand what is that. He don't tell me what is that. He don't tell me that is the speed or velocity or what. I don't know. You can know from the unit, my friend. You can know from the unit. Now meter per second. Of course, it will be the velocity. Okay. Now the hill is 36 meters. He don't tell you that is the distance or displacement, but meters, distance or displacement, one of them. Okay, now 36 meters. Okay, long. How many seconds he needs time? He needs time, guys. Okay, yeah, they take old lady. Okay, now that is the givens, and he need t here, guys. Some students, sorry guys, okay, that's the v and that is x and he wants t here. Okay, now some students like to answer by using this triangle, okay, and v will be down here and x up and t down. Okay, now if you want v, you will make divided by x divided by t. If you want t, you will make divided by x divided by v. If you want x, you will make multiply. You will multiply v multiply t. Okay, some students like to write by this way. Now he needs t, guys. We will make divided by x divided by v, 36 divided by 3 equals, okay, equals 12. Equals 12. Equals 12 seconds. That is the answer, guys. Okay, I hope you understand. Okay, now you walked 10 meters to the east. Okay, now I give you direction. Direction sometimes, guys, is very important. You should to focus on this in direction sometimes. Okay, 10 meters. 10 meters, it will be the x. Okay, until you meters. Okay, it means distance or displacement, some one of them. But I think here displacement, because he give you the direction. Okay, in 20 seconds, that is the time, your average velocity. Now he needs direction, guys. You were searching for answer with direction. This one wrong and the other one also wrong, because he needs direction. Average velocity direction with the numbers or numerical quantity. Okay, now this is the average velocity. We need direction. Very easy. V equals delta x, or delta v equals delta x divided by delta t equals 10 divided by 20 equals approximately half meter per second to the east. Okay, guys, to the east. Now you should to understand that to the east, number b. Okay, guys, let's go for another one. How long? Sometimes, guys, he tell you how long. He ask about the time, or some another time he told you how long and ask about the distance or displacement. How can you know? By the continue reading the problem. Now he give you m meters. Okay, of course that is the x, and the other 1 kilometer per hour, it will be the velocity or speed. Okay, now he needs here the how long he need time. He needs time. Okay, now he asked about time. Okay, but here we have a problem. Here by this one by kilometers per hour, and here this one by meters. We have two ways to answer the questions. Okay, now this question, maybe we will change this one from kilometer per hour. We will convert this to be meter per seconds. But the other one, other way, we can convert this one from meters to be in kilometers. Okay, now it will be easier to make it kilometers, guys. Okay, now to convert from meters to kilometers, we will divide it by 1000. Okay, divided by 1000 equals 150 kilometers. Okay, now t, as you see here from this equation, t x divided by v. Okay, t or delta t equals delta x or x divided by delta v. Okay, or divided by v. Okay, guys, now x 150 kilometers, of course, and divided by 50. Okay, you can make it by calculator. Okay, and the answer should to be in an hour, guys. The answer should to be in hour. It equals at the end, guys, 3 hours. 3 hours. Okay, here, that's the answer. 3 hours. Be careful. Now you convert from meters to kilometers to be at the end in hours. Okay, don't convert and forget that's the hour here. Okay, now that's the answer, guys. It will be an hour. You can make it also by another way to change this one in meters per seconds, and at the end of this one it will be at the answer at the end it will be in seconds, but you don't find the answer here. And now we can convert for hour for kilometers to be the answer here per hour. Okay, yeah, thanks to listen for me this one. Let's go for number 7. Okay, now here, guys, you should understand from the graph. Okay, first of all, you should to be focused on this here. What do we have here? Position or velocity? Okay, can you see that here? Okay, the time every time will be down here, will be in the y-axis. time will be every time in y-axis. Okay, but here we will change sometime position, sometime velocity. Okay, this graph not for velocity, this graph velocity in y-axis and time in x-axis, that is the acceleration, guys. Okay, that is the acceleration. Okay, that is the acceleration, not the velocity. But here position with time, this one it will be for the velocity, and this one also velocity, and this one also velocity. Okay, if we want to explain each one of them, this object, the position will decrease with time, or this object will move to the minus or the negative side. Okay, to the west. This object move to the west, and the other one will move to the east. Okay, this one in rest. This one in rest, guys. Okay, in the time, one he is in 2 meters, for example. Okay, in the third second he's still in 2. 4 seconds he's still in 2. 5 seconds still in 2. Okay, now that object in rest. Now standing still, it will be in rest number B. Okay, I hope you understand. Number 8, very easy. Okay, the acceleration, we will measure acceleration by international unit by meter per second square. Okay, that is the system international unit for the acceleration. If you want to know from where we get this unit, okay, we said before that v or velocity will measured by meter per second. Okay, and you know that acceleration equation is delta v divided by delta t. Okay, now delta v measured by, we'll change my color. Okay, yeah, now delta v measured by meter per second. Okay, and t measured by second. Now second times seconds equals second square, meter per second square. Okay, now that's it. Okay, now a negative acceleration means that your object is what? Is slowing down. Okay, if your acceleration positive, it means you are speeding up. Now we have slowing down, negative acceleration, speeding up, positive acceleration, not move constant speed or constant velocity. We will talk more about that. Okay, now if you ride a bicycle, constant speed, now that's it. Constant speed, you cannot accelerate, of course, because your acceleration is 0. Okay, you don't have any acceleration here. Okay, I hope you understand this part. We will speak more about some problems about velocity and speed. If you understand that, please practice a lot. If you have any question, ask me in comments or ask me in WhatsApp. Thanks a lot, guys. See you next video, inshallah.